Welcome, language learners from all around the globe, to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you've just started your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with British history read by a native speaker. Together, we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website www.onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love of the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, and share your own language journey. So, whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets in Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition, where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Today's episode is called Mud Madness. Imagine a beautiful summer morning on the calm English coast. The sun is coming out from behind fluffy clouds, and there's a sense of excitement in the air. In the distance, you see something unusual. A group of adventurous people, dressed in strange costumes, is getting ready near the water. What's happening? It's the famous Maldon Mud Race, a fun mix of chaos, friendship, and lots of mud. The Maldon Mud Race is a special event that happens in Maldon, Essex, a lovely town near the Blackwater estuary. Every year, people gather in the summer, although there have been winter events too, to enjoy this muddy spectacle. It's not like your typical event. It's all about the British spirit of doing something unique and daring. So what exactly goes on during the Maldon Mud Race? Why do so many people come to watch? The Maldon Mud Race has an interesting history that's as deep as the mud it celebrates. It all started in 1974, when a pub owner in the town wanted to make the annual charity event more exciting. The result? A crazy race through the muddy waters of the Blackwater estuary, all to raise money for charity. Since its small beginnings, the race has turned into a huge spectacle. When the tide goes out, it leaves behind vast areas of squishy mudflats, creating a challenging course. This isn't a regular run. It's a run through mud that's a bit like quicksand and can pull your shoes right off if you're not careful. The spirit of the Maldon Mud Race is captured in its motto, "Inherit the Mud." Participants, also known as Mudlarks, wear funny costumes, becoming pirates, superheroes, or TV characters. There's just one rule. No wetsuits are allowed. You have to face the mud head on. When the race begins, the Mudlarks run across the muddy ground, slipping, sliding, and sometimes even getting stuck. There's lots of laughter as they face the challenge. It's a mix of fun, endurance, and having a good time. The fastest time to cross the 500-metre stretch is 222 seconds. The Maldon Mud Race isn't just about having fun, it's also about doing something good for charity. Over the years, it has raised a lot of money for different causes, showing the strong spirit of the community. The event is exciting for people who come to watch too. Families, friends, and curious onlookers stand on the shores cheering for the Mudlarks. The atmosphere is full of energy and the Mudlarks get a warm welcome as they battle through the mud to reach the finish line. The Maldon Mud Race is a messy celebration of the unique and charming character of the English people. It's a tribute to the human spirit that loves adventure, even if it means getting dirty from head to toe. So if you ever find yourself in Maldon in summer, don't be afraid of the mud. Embrace it, take part, and jump into the Maldon Mud Race. It's an experience you'll remember, a day of splashes, smiles, and unforgettable taste of good-natured madness. And that wraps up another episode of Listen Up. I hope you enjoyed learning about my topic today and practicing your English. Remember, the exploration doesn't have to end here. If you have any lingering questions or want to continue the conversation, I've got some great opportunities for you. First off, I offer private lessons for those of you eager to expand your knowledge further, whether it's practicing today's subject or exploring other topics. I'm here to guide you on your English journey. Reach out to me through my website or social media platforms, and let's embark on a personalised learning experience together. I have been involved with training people for more than 10 years. I've been teaching English as a second language for over a year, in which time I have taught over 500 students, many of whom are regulars. But wait, there's more! If you're a devoted fan of Listen Up and want to show your support, consider joining our Patreon community. Your contribution directly helps us bring you more episodes and maintain the quality of our show. Your support truly means the world to me, and we couldn't continue this podcast without you. So whether you choose private lessons or Patreon, or both, I look forward to staying connected and exploring the fascinating realms of English as a second language together. Thank you once again for joining us on Listen Up. Until next time, keep practicing.